Speaking of faggots.
Oh, Jesus.
Apparently our good friend Bob Leather checked in with us this week.
All right.
And I guess our healthy lifestyles or change in lifestyle in living and eating healthy does not sit well with Bob Leather. So we'll find out.
Really?
Yeah.
Of all the things he could pick on us for, he picks on us for eating right?
Yes.
All right.
We're being fags for eating right.
Yeah, you guys are fags for eating right and for supporting the new priest, man.
Yeah, so according to Bob Leather, he's not down with us living, trying to get clean.
Boy, talk about a guy that played in a fake band. It's his version of Brittany Fox. Was there anybody original in that band?
I don't think so.
That was all fake.
Yeah.
That was like a cover band covering covers.
Yeah, it was a cover band of a cover band.
Yeah, really.
Oh, well. Well, tonight here on the show, we've got Russell Allen, speaking of guys who does all kinds of covers.
Yeah, he must be up for a Grammy.
Yeah, Russell Allen, he's all over the place, but he's going to be a part of the show tonight, Adrenaline Mob.
Yes, they have a new record, Dearly Departed.
Right?
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I know that you were a little skeptical when they announced it.
Yeah, I was.
And
I thought it was a big waste of time.
Sure. And then you're pleasantly surprised.
I am. You know, I'm. You know this. I'm a fanboy of Russell, big time.
Sure.
And he gets the benefit of the doubt. And I gotta say, I like this record and the one that they did before it, that Men of Honor.
Yeah.
Without Portnoy, I know that Adrenaline Mob made their name, I guess, with Portnoy, but I like what they're doing without him. With what's his name from Twisted Sister is the drummer now. AJ Pirro.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I think AJ Pirro or Mark Mendoza or somebody.
I did not know that.
Yeah, one of the guys from Twisted Sister, whoever the drummer was.
See,
you guys are posers. You don't even know the drummer of Twisted Sister, man.
Yeah. But I did play. Speaking of covers, I did play their "Tie Your Mother Down" cover.
Yeah,
from their Dearly Departed.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's got to throw their little tribute cover on their CDs these days.
I thought maybe that was your tribute to Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Tie your mother down.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've tied anybody's mother down.
Yeah, or wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. The one mother I'd like to tie down, I'd like to then roll off a cliff. But
oh, speaking of that, there was a cryptic message on your Facebook about karma getting somebody who's waved something in your face.
Yeah, I'll tell you that off the air.
Okay, that's an off the air thing.
That is not for the air. That
okay,
will.
All right. I was just curious.
Not interested in lawsuits.
I gotcha. I as soon as I read it, I kind of thought that perhaps it pertained to a certain individual.
It does, and when you hear it, you will laugh and laugh.
All right, I'll be happy to hear it. But as soon as I read it, that was the immediate thing that came to my head.
Made my whole weekend.
I'm sure it did. Well, it is Valentine's Day today.
Yeah,
I think this is the first time in, wow, I'm going to say at least 25 years I've not done a thing for anybody for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I politely ducked out. Had a nice offer, too.
Yeah.
Dinner and a blowjob, and I turned it away.
Nice.
I was like, nah, got to work.
Yeah, well, this year is the first year that I have not given a significant other or somebody special anything.
Well, so it's a good year.
Yeah, I guess.
You didn't waste $30.
Yeah, it's usually more than that, but at least 30.
Yeah, well, that's how I felt this year. I was like, you know what? I can go and waste time with this, or I can not. And I chose not.
So nothing for nobody.
Nope.
So you know what I did with that money I would have spent?
What?
I spent it on me.
What'd you buy?
I told you I'm going to do some upgrades for both you and I for the CMS.
Yeah.
So I bought a mic processor.
Okay, now where does that hook to?
It will go direct. It'll go from your board, and you basically will go from your mic will plug into it, and then it'll go to your board.
And then it does what? It adds like deepness.
It adds some effect, not like echo or anything.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, exactly, that kind of stuff. It's not real expensive, but it might add to a certain dynamic.
Hey, that works for me.
So I bought one just to test it, and then if it works out, then I will buy another one.
Look at you, Mr. Moneybags.
No, it's not real expensive, but instead of spending money on dinner and flowers and gifts and whatever, I'm giving it to myself.
Right.
Me, myself, and I.
Whatever. The best Valentine.
That's right. The one who deserves it the most.
That's right. The one who'll treat you the best.
Exactly. Exactly. So there's no disappointment here.
Nope, not here either.
No.
I was happy to stay home and not deal, especially with this fucking snowstorm too.
Yeah.
Boy, would that would have blown ass to have to go out and fucking snow blow my driveway and everything else just for the sole purpose of chasing some bitch for some dinner and head.
Chasing some bitch.
Whatever.
Wow.
That's really not my thing.
Look at Jackal. Fucky effect.
Yeah, well, we need that.
Yeah. Well, we could put the fucky effect on now if you wanted.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see. Let's go with some fucky effect.
All right.
Let's see here. Let's go with this. There we go.
Hey.
There's some fucky effect for you.
Yeah, there it is. A little bit of echo there, just so you know that we're live.
How about that?
Sounds like you're yelling off a cliff.
So there's fucky effect for you.
Yeah, there it is.
How about that?
Oh, Jesus.
Now that's fucky effect right there.
You're my disease.
Exactly.
Wasn't that the song that they put the fucky effect on?
Yeah, they put that on Puppet on a String and My Disease and that kind of stuff.
Just a puppet on a string.
You like that, don't you?
That's good. It's got that kazoo sound. Mr. Kazoo or whatever his name was from the Flintstones.
Yeah. The great kazoo.
The great kazoo.
Right. Right up the old kazoo.
That's right.
All right, there we go.
Enough of that shit, right?
Yeah. There you go, Jackal.
Yeah. Fucking wants the fucky effect. Wants poser bands like Judas Priest. Kiss.
Look at Radar. Then you can love yourself long time. Give myself gifts and love myself long time.
Hey, the way it should be.
It should be. I'm doing more for me.
That's right.
I've done enough for everybody else. I'm doing more for me.
Why not? Dude, we're in the twilight of our life.
Exactly.
It's time to spend these last 5 years that we're on this planet fucking enjoying it.
I'm just going to be a selfish bastard.
Why not? I always have been. Just ask my ex-wife.
Hey, we weren't allowed to mention that.
Oh, I can mention that I've always been, because that doesn't necessarily tie to the marriage.
Right. I've been a pretty giving kind of guy to my closest of friends, but not anymore. I'm doing it all for me.
All about me, man.
It's Valentine's Day, so I'm doing it. I'm doing something for me.